So, finished floor. There's still a bit of stuff to do on it. I need to clean up some of the edges, but it looks good. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's taken me a while, probably, I don't know, 4 hours, but which is probably longer than it would take a normal tiler, but then again I'm only a DIY guy, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the job I've done. This is now ready for me to put a primer on and then get my tiles laid on it. So there's some lessons I've learned while doing this, and I could pass them on to you. I would suggest that you use about, the mega strength adhesive is about 5 tiles or 5 boards per tub or per tube. So I think I got 11 out of it, but you know, you always want to make sure you've got more adhesive down than you need, probably, I think. I put 8 screws in as directed per sheet, but I got another 100 left, so I could put more down if I wanted, but it seems to be adequate at that. When you put the adhesive to join the boards together, you will get some come up through the cracks, which I've got, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to use a scraper to tidy it up, but generally that's not a big problem. It just means that the boards are joined together horizontally as well as down to the floor. And trying to snap small parts was a bit of a problem. So make sure you try and stick to as bigger pieces as you can. I had a problem when I cut my L shape with it, the board not liking it. The jigsaw, make sure you use a diamond blade, because it went through my blades like I don't know, it was like a knife through butter. So it didn't, the blade, initially it worked fine for the first 15 seconds of the cut, the blade did it, but then after that it just started to die and the tooth came off, and they just were not having it. So yeah, you'll go through your blades if you're trying to use a jigsaw and not use a special jigsaw blade. But that's pretty much it. I mean, as I say, made a plan, and I followed my plan to the letter pretty much. So if we have a look. So if you look at the plan, I've got a whole sheet, and then a little cut. And I've got a whole sheet, and then a little cut. Then I've got another custom cut there, which is there. Whole sheet, and then a custom cut. So actually, that was a half board cut in it up there. That's half board. That was a full board, and then that was a custom. So it wasn't. The remainder of that was used to make the small bits in the end. Again, another custom bit, a full sheet, half board. And you can see I've got it here. Then a full sheet here. And then this is the bit I had problems with, but in the end I had to cut it. Instead of making an L-shaped piece, which I originally was doing, I had to then cut, I used this bit was a spare from one of these cuts, which is quite fortunate. I didn't even need to cut it down, it was just the perfect size. And then I used the remainder that I'd been trimming to put into there. And round the radiator bits, you can see I've cut it with a jigsaw. I think the black bits are actually probably the jigsaw blade dying. So, and again, here, cut it with a jigsaw, and then snapped the piece and just filled it. So it should be good. But you will get, I say, this comes out, and this is how it sets. Or it sets like this. But I just need to give it a bit of a clean. It comes off fairly easily if you can use your fingers on it, but yeah, it's pretty tough stuff. Anyway, now all they need to do is level this side to. But fortunately, using the 6mm no more ply, I don't have too much to level up, so it should be an easier job, he says. But that is for probably tomorrow, and then I can start tiling this room and get it finished, get my kitchen put in. I would say the good thing about making a plan was the offcuts. I mean, you can see here I bought 11 sheets to do this area, and my offcuts, I've not even got a sheet's worth of offcuts there, so I'm pretty pleased. Making a plan, you know, although I did have to adapt it because of the snap I had here, which caused a few problems. Actually worked out very well. You know, I didn't waste anything. I haven't spent more money than I needed to.